folks. Welcome to another another episode of the Psychic RoundTable. I'm going to bring on our two lovely guests, AngelLynn, psychic medium, and Madam T. And I'm getting a heck of a lot of lag. Okay. Madam T, our herbalist. Hang on, ladies. Here we go. Hey, guys. I'm getting a lot of lag on my end. How is it coming through for you guys?
It's fine coming through.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Go ahead, introduce yourselves to the folks in the audience. I got to make sure this stuff's actually coming through because, wow. This is...
I am AngelLynn, the psychic medium. That's me. Terry, your turn.
I'm Madam T, also known as Terry, and I'm your herbalist specialist.
Awesome possum, ladies. Now, I'm not sure where Earl is. I'll message him in a moment, but I know he's going through a lot with his puppy and everything like that being passed on. But I was going to say, Sheena is not going to be able to be on with us tonight because her salon got robbed.
I heard.
Holy cow. Apparently, they took her towels and everything.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That almost sounds personal.
I know.
Yeah, it was.
It was? What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
Can't trust anybody anymore.
Well, on that note, AngelLynn, if that astrology centerpiece disappears mysteriously off of your table from the shop, it was the fairies. No, Dennis mistakenly sold one of AngelLynn's tablecloths because it looked.
He didn't sell that other one, did he?
No, he didn't. Not yet.
Not yet. Right?
But no, he sold it because he thought it was one of ours.
I know, that was hilarious.
That's okay. I paid for your booth fee. I was like, okay,
right.
This is ridiculous, but okay.
No kidding.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They just changed this insurance stuff in the first of the year just sucks.
Holy cow, you were telling me a little bit about that. Damn, girlie.
Yeah. Well, the one that they wanted to give me, I don't need. I have like 20 of them anyway, so they can put that back on the shelf. I don't have $500 for a Spiriva.
Yeah. No, I get that. And again, I'm sorry I'm so laggy, guys.
You're not lagging over here.
Yeah, you're not lagging on my end either.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm lagging myself then. Blarp.
And that's irritating when you gotta listen to yourself.
You know. Anyway, I'm gonna message Earl real fast and see what he's up to. Be like, hey, what you doing?
If we have anybody in the audience, they can chat or comment or whatever they like to do with us too.
Right now we got lurkers, so you guys just talk about your lives. You know.
I live a boring life. I'm always trying to come up with something to make new meds and ailments, and I know my healing balm works.
Your brain's constantly thinking, though, Terry.
I can't shut it off.
I know. No, I had to learn to live with what I had. Mine just doesn't shut off either.
Well, my healing balm, I sliced my hand a couple of days ago with a straight razor. Ooh. And me being allergic to stitches, I can't go and get stitches.
Wow.
So that healing balm that I just made, I said, I'm going to use it because it's got comfrey in it. Comfrey closes cuts and scrapes.
Okay.
You're not supposed to use it on an open wound because if you get an infection, comfrey will close it up and keep that infection in there.
Oh, right.
But because it just happened, I knew that I needed to close the wound.
Right.
And so I put it on a Band-Aid, put my hand in a glove, and it closed it up. Is it tender? Yeah, it's tender. It's bruised, but it hasn't busted open as of yet. But I keep hitting it, so who knows?
Well, I can't go. I know once you get a sore somewhere, you always keep hitting it. I know it's getting older for me, like cuts and bruises and they take longer to heal and they actually hurt. But I've got a skin issue problem anyways, and so there's days you can't even get near me because it hurts to touch me. So
Yeah,
if I
I
have
get
a
you.
scraper and you've been through what you've been through, so I'm assuming it's all connected to autoimmune,
Oh,
gut,
yeah,
all that.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
being
does hurt,
diabetic, you don't heal very
yeah.
fast.
You got to baby it and
Mhm.
carry on. And
Yeah,
babying is the hard part because, like you said, you keep hitting it.
yeah. Well, it's. I don't know if you can see it. It's right
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow,
Right. Keep
that must have
grabbing
been
it.
sharp.
I just changed the blade on my straight razor,
Oh,
and I was
I mean that's
trimming
usually
one of
better.
my
They say.
resin bowls. I was
Mhm.
trimming this one actually, the edges off,
Mhm. Oh, pretty.
and it slipped and cut my hand.
Ouch. Mm, excuse me.
So yeah, it's smarted just a smidge.
Yeah.
But I was glad that I remembered about that healing balm, and I was glad I had one here.
Yeah.
Because initially I made it so because I'm getting a tattoo, and I
Mhm.
can't use their cocoa butter because I'm allergic to it.
Yeah.
And
Cocoa butter.
yes,
They
every
figure out
time
why you're allergic because you're allergic to a lot of things. Or was this after your cancer?
after my cancer,
Okay.
yeah, it kind of destroyed my immune system.
Yeah, it changes everything, doesn't it?
Yes,
Poor
but
girl.
yeah, um, I've gotten a tattoo, and they use that cocoa butter, and I didn't know I was allergic to it until they used it. It was in the tattoo, and
Mhm.
I felt like my skin was just ripping.
I have those things naturally, so I know what you feel.
So yeah, got tested, and sure enough, I'm allergic. So I made the healing balm, and I'm gonna use
Hmm.
that instead.
Yeah, I decided I probably can't get a tattoo anymore. Like the two I have, that's gonna probably be it.
Well, I'm addicted to them. I got nine.
I know a lot of people are. I hear that from a lot of people.
I probably shouldn't get them because I don't
Right,
feel well,
right.
but hence the healing balm.
Hmm.
So I
Oh,
can do.
and you got to be happy, like I had to take a steroid, and it became like quantity over quality, like quality of life,
Yeah.
Right,
or
right,
no life,
right.
or in pain the rest of my life.
Yeah, I deal with the pain too, but I act like it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the steroid helps that for me.
Mm. All right. I don't know where Earl is, so
So it's a three.
yep,
Good things come in three.
absolutely. Actually, and besides, you guys are both vendors at the True Hearts Fortune Fair this weekend.
Yep, I'm gonna be there.
So yeah,
Mm,
um, we've had people come in and ask a little bit about you. So, got my fingers
Good.
crossed. You're going to be super busy. And
I
so
hope so.
I should be there if my plans go right to do tarot card readings and spirit guide readings and stuff like that, and a little bit of
That'd
palm.
be good too. Yeah, I have somebody else in there.
And then also the angel number stuff. So
Yeah,
sorry.
Terry, you're gonna be there, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. I miss it when you're not there.
Well, I miss when I'm not there too, but I was sick there for a little bit.
Oh, honey, I
I'm still
know.
trying to get over it.
Shoot, I had strep so bad that I couldn't even talk, and my talk texting, I was grateful for it, but
But
that wasn't working out very good either because I couldn't. I was so sick I couldn't read what I was, saying.
dude, my ears still aren't back. My throat's still all swollen up. The doctor said it's not strep. It's not quite an ear infection. I went on antibiotics, but yeah, just.
Yeah, I cleared up, thank goodness. So
But
I'm
I am.
hoping.
I'm telling you, this has been a really bad season for sickness. Everybody that's coming in
Hmm.
is sick and they can't get rid of it.
Right.
Unlike normally, where they're over it in a week or two, they just get re-sick and re-sick, and that's what the doctors were telling me when I went in, and I was like,
My
Jesus.
doctor friend that helped me out when I had strep said the same thing down in Arizona. Like
Okay.
you get strep and then you get over it, you think you're
Mhm.
fine. 2 weeks later, you got influenza A or you
Yeah.
have a sinus infection, and you're back
And
on
it's
antibiotics. So
just
it's
bam,
just like
bam,
one
bam,
after the
bam,
other.
bam. Yeah. And so,
Everywhere, like all over the country, it seems like.
mhm.
Yeah. You know,
Which,
you have
So just
autoimmune disease.
know that the
Yeah.
season will end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. But what I'm wondering is, I don't know if you guys remember, before COVID, Mom, me, Arthur, Dennis, Antoinette, Nicole, everybody I knew just came down with something that knocked us on our butts. And it was a lot like COVID. So we had COVID before COVID was COVID.
I know a lot of people like that. I didn't, but I know people that did.
But I'm wondering if it was like a vaccine. So we got it and then we didn't get COVID. We were good. But we were all so sick.
You just weren't diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might have had it, but not knowing it.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm wondering if all this rounds of stuff after stuff after stuff is another thing of whatever.
Don't you think? Yeah, I think it's connected.
You know, what's
I agree. I agree. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's no different than the flu and all that stuff. It changes its strength, its strain.
Well, and this is another one. Oh, hold on. Mom's calling. I got to make sure she's okay. Talk amongst yourself, ladies.
Go ahead, Terry. Just strain what?
But yeah, I mean, it's no different. Everything changes its strain because people's bodies are different.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's just it's a virus. It's not a bacterial, and viruses tend to change.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I believe it is all connected.
Yeah.
Well, and that's another thing, Terry. You're a herbalist. You're our licensed herbalist. So tell us a little bit about what it is that you recommend people use to keep themselves healthier. I mean, there's diet, there's exercise, obviously.
You can do an immune booster, you know, like elderberry, elderflower, ginger, and stuff that help boost your immune to fight off things. You know, I have strayed away from Western medicine because Western medicine makes me worse. So I, like, when I was sick the past couple of days, I drank a tea that had elderberry, elderflower, ginger, marshmallow root, peppermint, and yarrow, and all that stuff helped not only your digestive system, but I'm sorry,
in the same tea.
In the same tea.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you do is your marshmallow root and your ginger root, you simmer that for 15 minutes because those are the ones that are not, they're less delicate, and to pull out the meds, you got to boil it a little bit. Then after you do that, then the rest of the ingredients you just put in and you let it steep and sit for 10, 15 minutes, and it pulls out that medicine, and then it combines. I mix raw honey with it to make it sweet.
Right.
Because some of it's bitter. Some of those plants are bitter. And I was able to get rid of this in 2 days by just drinking the tea.
That's really good. Yeah.
Because before I was just congested like bad.
Yeah, thank goodness I haven't gotten anything else. Knock on wood.
Yeah. But I put, you know, when I steep, after I boil, I put it in a French pot.
Okay.
And then steep it. You can see that I've been using it.
Yeah.
And then letting it set, and then pour it in your cup.
So here's the question. 1, how do you clean the French press?
I use soap and water.
Okay. 2, do you just pour the hot water in and let it steep within the French press? Because I've seen that before on different herb stuff.
Okay, so this comes out like this.
Okay.
So after I boil my herbs, and then I need to
hold it up, kiddo.
Oh, sorry. When I boil my herbs, I poured in here water, herbs, and all. And then once it needs to steep, I just throw in the water right here. then you put this top lid on and see how it's going down.
Mhm.
It keeps it separated, and then it presses it down, and then all you have is liquid and it strains.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So a French
That was
press.
like a handy dandy word flaw thing to get.
Oh yeah, I love my press.
Because
Love
normally
it.
that French press is used for coffee.
Yeah, well, it's great for herbs. Great.
Okay.
Because you can leave your herbs in the bottom. And then when I'm steeping, I'll take this and I'll pump it up and down to mix it and press the herbs to get the most out of it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So would you be willing to do a quick demonstration video so I can put it up on the shop website?
Yeah, I reckon.
What?
I hate videos.
Well, but videos are the easiest way for people to learn, especially
Right.
if you're a visual learner or a visual kinesthetic. That's part of the reason why YouTube tutorials are so amazing. Most humans have mirroring neurons. So they're watching something and then they're able to do it. They're able to copy it. Most people. Some people are more auditory. Some people are read it and do it. My mom is the read it and do it type. I really envy those brains. But for me, I have to see and do.
Okay, yeah, I
can do
reckon I
both.
can.
Mhm.
You'll have to edit, I'm sure.
I don't think I will. I'm just going to, I'll probably just do a StreamYard thing.
Okay.
Oh, no, you know what? You can bring it to the shop and I can just record it on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you can just do it that way. Not a big deal. Just something so as people understand how to use it.
Okay. I'll just measure everything out that way it's already ready, and I'll just say, okay, I use this amount.
We're going to do one of those unboxing videos and this, and you take your here, and you take your here, and then you do this. Okay. It'll be fun.
I
And yes,
I
you
hate
guys.
cameras, period.
So is my mom. It's weird. I don't mind them.
I know.
Mm.
This is actually getting me out of my shell being on this round table now.
Really?
That's good.
Yes.
Okay. Because I guess for me,
Same. I would at first. I wouldn't.
That
I wasn't nervous or anxiety, but watching yourself, I just kind of tuned that part out and be me, and it made it easier and better.
Okay. I was going to say, because, yeah, when I come on here, it's more about the teaching. It's not.
Well, I just pretend there's nobody out there but you two.
Okay.
That's what I do.
That'll work.
That works too.
Yep. But no, it's just simply because part of the reason I started this actually was I wanted everybody to be able to ask us questions.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted the people that had the mobility issues that were in different states that couldn't get to us to actually be able to ask us questions.
And we had themes too, which we'll probably go back to. It's just
we will.
Lately. Yeah.
I want to find the right people to be on as panelists for that.
Right.
You know, a lot of them, they've dropped off. They're doing different jobs. They're just, life is taking people in different places, and that's okay. You know, I mean, look at poor Nico. His health just crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and with the economy the way it is right now, it's just like everybody's struggling.
Yep, pretty much. But I want to be careful.
I also think they're scared, if that makes sense. Like they're
God, yeah.
Like stop watching the news maybe for a little bit. Like
I don't even watch the news. I guess living in Memphis for so long, and then every day was somebody got murdered, or a child got hurt, or it was just nothing but negativity that I just quit watching the news. I haven't watched the news in, oh gosh, I moved up here in 2017, and I haven't watched the news since.
And
I do have a lot of clients that say the same thing. They don't watch the news. I don't either. It just scrolls across my phone once in a while, and I'll happen to catch it.
Well, there's nothing positive on the news.
That's because it's given more over to sensationalism, hype, ratings, numbers, and that's how they make their money. And the second you turn it into that, you have an issue.
Right.
I did an experiment. I took a year off because big political, big news junkie. Our household was that way. It was like all the time. Okay. And once I moved out on my own, because I'd never liked how it felt afterward, but once I moved on my own, I watched the news. I watched all the news, and then I went a year because to me, I kept catching the patterns where it was really repetitive. And it was just constantly saying the same thing, only the people or the names and the places were changing. Okay.
Right.
I sat there and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to take a year off. And boom, what was it? Second I turned it back on, it was the exact same stories, the exact same things happening, same
different people.
Yep, different people, different places. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not interested in this. This is rage baiting. I have no interest. I clicked it off. And then if I need to do the news, I go and I'll read it. And I'll get the updates and stuff like that. But I use very dry news sources, the ones that have no sensationalism whatsoever. The ones that are so dry, it's like, ugh.
Well, just the story, you know?
And that's all I want.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, there is not a lot of positivity once you start going for ratings. It's kind of like watching a horror movie constantly.
Right.
Yeah.
And this person got impaled by a car.
Well, and everything just scrolled across the bottom of your TV.
Yeah.
You know? And you weren't able to watch anything you wanted to watch with the family because it was just scrolling across the bottom.
Bingo. And
ours was, let's see, a kid got shot at school. Then somebody got robbed at the mall and then shot. And then somebody got carjacked. This all happened within a 3-block radius, by the way.
Yeah.
From where I lived. And then somebody got carjacked at the stoplight, waiting for it to turn green. And I'm going, it's ridiculous, the crime down there.
I've heard that over and over and over again. And I want to go to Tennessee.
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
Oh my God.
I want to see the pretty parts, like the mountains and the green, the trees and.
Well, yeah, if you go over there in the northern eastern part, like over in Gatlinburg and all that stuff, then yeah, you're okay. And if you go over there, I would recommend going and seeing the caves. And,
oh yeah, that's what I want to do.
Because I went in the caves. It's beautiful. But
I've gone in some in Iowa.
Go into Nashville or Memphis or even Knoxville.
Dude,
it's big cities is not where you want to go.
No,
I know.
No, I'm good.
Especially Memphis is worse than any state, city. They're number one. That's why they have the military's there trying to get control.
I am good. I will stick with small towns and out of the way places. I grew up in Michigan. I'm good.
Yeah, because Trump sent the military there to get control of Memphis.
That's terrifying. Okay. Well, you guys are pretty bad down there, huh?
It is, because I used to go to Bill Street every weekend. And then it got to the point where you couldn't even walk onto Bill Street without getting a wand over you and checking for weapons and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just, you didn't want to go anymore.
It was not that way. Dennis and I took a trip down there. It was for one of his theater things. He was still in college. And man, it was not that way. It wasn't, I didn't get the vibe that it was super duper safe, but at the same time, it wasn't that way.
It's that way now.
Okay, fun.
Yeah, and if you have a purse or anything, they're checking your purse at every checkpoint. You can't just walk onto Bill Street anymore. You have to walk through metal detector, everything. Yeah, it's bad there.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Okay. See, yeah, no,
once again, the public has no control because the government's controlling it.
Well,
Well, they needed to.
Yeah, I was
Right
gonna
now.
say that's
Right, I know.
crime riddled right there.
Right.
Yeah.
In safe situations.
It's like take back your state, your city.
Yeah. I mean, the police it was just so far out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And a lot of it has to do with the gangs that are there. So, yeah.
Okay, and I'd heard a little bit about that. I never saw any, thankfully, while I was there. But
Yeah. Yeah, there's several gangs there.
what are the gangs attempting to accomplish, though? That's my question in Memphis.
What do they accomplish anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
They're just trying to control.
Interesting.
And they don't want to work for what they get. They want to take what they can get.
Jeez, okay. Wow. I mean, I suppose there is something to be said for that attitude, but I don't know. I feel like AngelLynn, honey. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. It's okay. Okay.
It's been a long day.
I get it. But no. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I understand the gang mentality to a point, but I just feel that there's a better way to go about it,
Well, a lot of it has to do with, if they don't have any parental guidance.
Or if the parental guidance sucks.
I'm sorry?
Or if the parental guidance sucks.
Well, that too, but down there, most
or
of the
even
time,
if they're there and they can't,
see, down there, the parental guidance isn't the fact that they're not there or can't. It's that they've either been killed or put in prison, so the streets get a hold of these kids.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because when there is parental guidance available, the kids aren't that way. Because down there, they still have punishment, spankings in school down there.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it's called corporal punishment.
I think so.
Down there, you're still allowed to spank your kids. Where up here, you're not.
I was gonna say no, but up here we don't have gang violence. So
yeah, but I noticed one thing between the way my children were raised and the way the children are raised up here. Mm-hmm. The children down there, they at least have respect for their elders. The children up here,
none.
Not so much.
Not, Debbie, not. Oh my God.
No, and DHS gets involved, or people get nosy and they call you in. I mean, it's ridiculous. I never hurt my children, ever. And I'm telling you, they tell them in kindergarten, if you ever hurt or you get spanking or whatever, I don't know how they put it, but it's not good. They tell the children, tell us, and we can make it stop.
Well,
so they call DHS on you.
Yeah.
And they come in and it just gets
no, there's a caveat to that though, because here, and it was the same way with Dennis and his mom. His mom did beat the ever-loving God right out of him for no reason. She was bipolar, undiagnosed.
Right.
And self-medicating with drugs and booze. That's fun, right? That's fun.
I did none of that.
But she didn't know. She didn't understand what was wrong. There was no diagnosis. Okay. So it's not really her fault. She was trying. But she had a lot of trauma from childhood. There was some bad stuff. Okay. So I get it. I completely understand. But at the same time,
here being a single parent, you're judged. Way more than having a
she was a single parent off and on.
Right.
You get married.
Right.
But no, she would actually, flip out on him and his siblings.
Right.
And then one time he actually went to school and he said something. They scared him bad enough that he said something, and they gave him right back to her.
Yeah. I've seen that happen too.
And he's like, please, she's just going to beat me again. And what'd she do? She just beat him again. And it's like the ones that are the worst always get their kids back.
I know.
Well, here's a funny story. My daughter, she wanted to come up here and stay with her grandma, my mom and dad. So I let her come up here. She went to school here, but she started getting in trouble. So she would have been a sophomore in high school. So when I brought her back down to Mississippi, and she thought, okay, she got mouthy, and I smacked her. And I said, you're not going to disrespect me in my own home. And then she got mad and she called the police. Well, what she didn't know, the police down there is not like the police up here. Police down there told her, from the sounds of your mouth, you needed your ass whooped. And she goes, well, I'm just going to run away. And he goes, well, if you do, I'm going to come get you and I'm going to put you in a home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she had a rude awakening that because the police down there are there to help the parents, not to help the children.
Well, there's a
It's
happy
like a
medium
valley.
somewhere, though.
It takes a
Lucy, you're
village.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Most
take a
of the
village.
village is rotten.
And
Okay. I mean, no.
but they also come in and take your rights away here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, 100%. However, they say you can spank your child, you just cannot leave a mark for more than 24 hours. So I definitely let my boys know that. Like,
Well, here's the
I
thing.
just can't hurt you for more than 24 hours. And they were so big, I couldn't hurt them anyways.
Oh, I made my kids go pick a switch off the tree.
Well,
Yeah, no, didn't
here's
do
the
that.
thing. No.
But that's the way of the South.
Mhm.
In Michigan, it got to be so popular to do false CPS calls.
Yes,
The governor
true.
had to make it, I believe it was a misdemeanor. People
Yeah,
were
here
crawling
too.
over gardens and
Yep.
lawns. And the thing is, guys, these kids were getting taken away and put into a system where they were done God knows what to. And it
I
was
know.
not
Right.
good. And the parents never saw them again. And those parents were actually trying to do right by their kids. Okay.
Right.
Whereas they would walk past 10 crack houses, that are
Mhm.
doing God knows what to the kids. They didn't care. They would
Well,
go.
I have to say that my kids, and I'm not just saying it because of my kids, respect people. My daughter went into the military. And of course, my son, everybody says about my son, how much of a gentleman he is.
Aw.
And how good their manners are. And I said, well, they better be, or they'd be dealing with me.
I know when I was in
Kids are a
Texas.
reflection of you.
Yeah, down in
Most
Texas,
definitely.
they are very yes ma'am, no ma'am. At first I was like, I'm not a ma'am, but then I realized that's their endearment.
Yeah.
When they say yes ma'am to you, that's showing you respect.
Right. Because that's the way we were raised. Because we get in trouble.
And that's
like
what they say.
We learned that at school. It's ma'am or sir. It's not hun what. It's ma'am or sir. That's why when you if you all notice when you address me and call out my name, I turn around and say ma'am. Do I not?
Yeah, nope, you do.
It's just
You can tell you're from the South for sure.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's one of those deals where there has got to be a line between the two, between abuse, between kids
most definitely,
and abused and molested and all this other shit.
Most definitely.
But there has got to be a line where they don't just come in for any little sneeze and take a parent's rights away because some bored ass whoever decided to call because they got a wild hair up their ass.
Right.
Keep in mind, the people that do those calls, they don't care. When they see a child actually getting hurt, really hurt, they don't care.
I know.
They're just doing it to make trouble.
Right.
My ex was told by DHS, if you call one more time, we're going to press charges on you. Because they did. They told him.
Good job.
I know. I was like, thank you. Because I'm not kidding you. Every time I turned around, for no reason.
Yeah.
Other than they didn't want to pay child support.
And the thing is, how much less stress would you have had, AngelLynn, if that hadn't happened to you all the time?
Oh,
if you hadn't been worried.
So much would have turned out different.
It's already hard enough. I mean, ladies, it's hard enough to be a fucking parent. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 2 full-time jobs and a half.
Right.
You don't need somebody crawling up your ass when you're just trying to do
right. You really don't.
There are times when the kids don't sleep. And no, you shouldn't drug them to sleep. They just don't sleep. They got a lot of energy. They're kids.
Right. Right.
Okay, we wish we had
As-
that energy when we grow older. Okay, but their kids are supposed to have lots of energy because that means they're healthy. But at the
That's
same time,
right.
Mhm.
we as adults just cannot keep up. Well, okay, I can't keep up. You know, I don't know
It
about
just
you
means
guys.
that they're happy when
Mhm.
I
Well,
think
the video games. Stop handing them the video games.
Dude, that's the only thing that saves us some days.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
on some kids, yes. On some kids, they need that stimulation, yes.
it's been 48 hours. Go to sleep. Okay, you know.
But I bet down on the south, they still go out and play in the water hose and, to cool down,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
or
That's
go
the home.
outside and mudding and doing all kinds of other stuff.
Um,
Dude,
yeah,
it was
they
so
do.
bad. I would take Arthur out on long walks. He'd go to sleep for 4 hours, be up all night.
Mm.
We're talking about a 2.5 hour walk, AngelLynn.
Oh, I know. He does have a lot of energy.
Okay,
But
and
that's due to his diagnosis, too,
well, and also his dad. You can look at his
Mhm.
dad right now and be like, oh, okay. No, his dad had more energy than was natural. So no, Arthur comes by it from daddy.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like,
That's where Matthew got it. I tried so hard to tell him, you got to learn to live with the adrenaline you have. That's why he
oh,
was the star football player, why he wrestled and took him to state. And, it was a
God.
natural adrenaline.
I wish I had, those jumperoo things that they
Uh-huh.
banned,
Yeah.
okay, because somebody was stupid with them. But anyway, I wish I had a jumperoo for an adult or a larger kid that I could just put Arthur and go, there you go, baby, go to town. 'Cause he
Right?
used to love his
Yeah.
little
Well,
jumpy
they
thing.
do have them for adults.
What? No. They do?
I bet they do.
All right, that's it. I got to look this up. I got to
They
look.
do, but you're looking in the wrong place to get it.
Ew, Terry.
I'm
that
just
you?
saying.
We're going, ew. I'm not doing that. You know what? I'm just going to have to make something. Good grief.
But I mean, they do. I don't really want to put it out there, but they do have them for adults.
Oh boy. Okay, well there is
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. Actually, wow, it's $300. But there is
Yeah.
and it's not for anything weird. It's just a bungee. It's called a bungee thing. You know what? That's what I'm saving up for. Just stick him in it and be like, there you go, baby. Ding, 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 ding. We.
Too bad you couldn't test it first to make sure it's going to work.
God, no. Dude,
I mean, they have swings for adults.
Yes,
Mhm.
I know. No, we're not doing that. But no,
But I'm just saying, that's something you can look into if you're wanting to get him something like that.
dude, I found an adult doorway bungee cord. It wasn't for anything weird. It was just I was looking at the wrong wording.
Right.
It has to be
Mhm.
bungee because they do a lot of that bungee fitness and stuff. So
Right.
we're doing this.
Right.
I just got to save up for it. That way, Arthur
Yeah.
can do bungee to his heart's content. I'm going to hang up my yoga trapeze in the shop now that I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And then I found a place where I can actually hang it in the back so I can do the flips and the swings and the back inversions and stuff for my back. And Arthur's going to love that. I know that already. So,
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to be like, get off of it so mommy can use it. Nope. It's like, oh, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, Earl is strangely gone tonight. Angela and Terry, when you guys get a minute, message him and make sure he's okay.
All right.
Poor dude. Anyway, but
I
yeah.
don't have his
So
information.
many people are having a hard time right now.
Well, yeah. It's been rough.
Mhm.
They're making a lot of changes. I mean, there's some good stuff going on.
It wasn't supposed to be this rough. Like,
Oh,
something flipped.
God. But no, they're making a lot of good changes, but we're having some rough backlash. We're actually going through another partial government shutdown. That's
Yeah.
what's going on. Mom works for Wells Fargo, so she's getting to hear all the clients that actually have mortgage issues and stuff from that.
Mm.
And people are behind as it is.
Mm-hmm.
People are already behind. So they're sitting
I
there
know.
going, really? Really? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Yeah, there is a partial government shutdown because when you try and call any kind of government agency,
Mhm.
it'll tell you you got a 9-10 hour wait.
Holy cow.
Okay,
Yeah.
well
It's
then.
like when I tried to call Social Security yesterday, it was a 9 hour wait.
Dear God.
Did you wait?
Hell no.
No.
Well, they do a thing where you can leave your phone number. They'll call you back, but they never call you back.
So they're not
No,
going to call us
they
back
don't.
right now. There's no calling back.
No, because I was returning a phone call, and I said, "Well, she left a message, said she'll call me in the morning, so I'll just wait for her to call me in the morning."
Wow.
And she called me this morning,
Jesus. Okay.
and she said, "Yeah, it's because of the partial shutdown. Is why."
Wow.
Okay. Good Lord.
I said, "Yeah, that's crazy."
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is what
And
it
it
is.
says, well, and it's also due to like if somebody misdials the
Mhm.
wrong number, then they
Yeah.
get stuck in the queue,
Yeah.
which also makes it go longer.
God.
So when you're calling the government agency, make sure you're dialing the right number.
Yep. I don't know. So, AngelLynn,
Yes,
with all
ma'am.
this strife and chaos and everything changing, some for the worse, some for the better, what kind of advice do you give people?
Stay calm. Take in between. If you're feeling any kind of anxiety, the minute it hits, take your 4 breaths slowly in through the nose, out through the mouth, and that magically works. And it'll calm you down so you can get through whatever conversation you need, whatever thing you're dealing with. Like I had to call insurance companies today myself and the pharmacy and all kinds of stuff. And you just got to take one thing at a time.
Okay.
So one of them didn't get done, and I will do it first thing in the morning after my doctor appointment.
Now, for
So,
me,
yeah.
how do you stand that anxiety all night until you get the thing done?
I don't have it all night. I used to.
Okay, I was gonna say
But
because
that was raising my kids, though. Raising my kids, that was a lot of anxiety.
Oh yeah, okay.
But my spiritual path really took care of a lot of my anxiety.
Okay.
Because I could reach out for that. I could, if you need to study it, or you can, basically talk to spirit. It's kind of like most spiritual paths are very healthy for someone.
Okay. And you're right. In a lot of ways, you are right.
Like I said, most, not all of them.
No. Okay.
And then it's hard for some people to stay in both worlds at the same time.
Dang. Not that hard.
Not for me, but
Did you say both worlds? Is that what you just said?
Both worlds. Yep.
yeah, you know how okay, so it's like kind of daydreaming or spacing out, we call it. You're just not here. You check out. Well, it's so nice over there because you don't have to think about anything else that's going on in this world. But unfortunately, sometimes you got to remember we are in this world. So make yourself come back, deal with your issue, and then you can go play.
Right.
It's literally talking to yourself a lot. Finding friends you can talk to, finding
and I could
someone.
see where it's hard for people to stay in this realm. Yeah, and this
Oh
reality. Yeah.
Having a foot in each is interesting because that information is always there. You always have to check it. You always have to make sure it's right. Okay, because sometimes they'll have a little fun with you just to see if you're really paying attention.
Right.
At least for me. But I will say, it comes in quite handy.
It can help you understand the situation you're in.
Yep. And
or what you're dealing with.
it can also give you insight, because sometimes you'll get a gut feeling about someone or something, and you'll be like, maybe I'm overreacting. You always gaslight yourself. You're like, oh my God. You know what? I'm going to take a trip to Rationalization City. But instead, you can be like, and they're like, no, you were definitely right on that. Don't do that. No, not you. But somebody, no, that someone is not you. Thanks for your support. You do not have it. That kind of thing. Or yes, absolutely, you definitely should go for that. But what about, no, don't worry about the risk, because the reward is going to be better than you can expect. They don't get that wordy, but the yes, no thing.
I mean, some people use crystals. Some people put a mental block up. It just depends on what you're going through. And it can change day to day. Right now, sometimes it's changing minute to minute.
Yeah.
You can find 1 minute, and next minute you're getting robbed.
God. Okay, so what do you know about the Sheena situation? What do you know about that?
I don't know much. I just know that she got robbed by someone that she knew.
Okay, so it was someone she knew. Jesus.
I think so, yes.
Why?
Yeah, they took advantage of probably the friendship or something. I don't know yet, but
why?
That's not okay.
Well, no. Jesus. Hey. I mean, it's one thing if you steal everything, light it on fire, and leave it in the middle of the building. That just means you're mad. But to just steal everything, to steal from somebody?
Right. She doesn't deserve that. She's so giving and so loving and so...
Well, they were probably jealous.
Trusting. I mean, yeah.
Couldn't you have just spray painted the B word on the outside of her building and let it be,
Yeah, because then she could paint that.
It's just like, I mean,
I know.
God.
And I think what's going on is that full moon was big.
Yeah.
And that affects 90% of my clients at full moon every time.
Yep.
So it's just reeling them in and giving them the right guidance. Actually, and I'm like a natural Xanax or a natural crystal myself. So I get a lot of phone calls during those times.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious because I've got a list. I'm actually doing an article. But I want to know what planets are in retrograde right now. Let's see.
Yeah, I thought you were the one that was up on that one.
Okay, Jupiter and Uranus. That would probably... Okay, Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of luck. Planet of luck, big travels, everything like that, big plans, big dreams. But mostly
So if it's reversed, and does that mean it's like...
Everything's turned on its head.
Yeah.
Everything's turned on its head. Expect travel delays, expect stuff like that, but also expect reversals of luck. And then with Uranus in retrograde, oh my God, people get nutty. They get crazy during Uranus retrogrades. They're like, we want to do something revolutionary. Let's set some stuff on fire. It's like, no, that is not a good idea. That's not where you should. Oh, never mind. You're already doing it. That kind of thing. It's just like, I'm going to be over here. I'm just going to go into my shell, and I'm not going to talk to anyone ever again,
Right.
But no, Uranus retrogrades can get really crazy. They can get really woo. And I think this one is in Aries, so that's going to make it even more aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love my Aries, but Aries want what they want when they want it now. If you can't get it for them, they will go get it their side. I mean,
Good Lord. Yeah, no. But at least we're out of Chiron retrograde, so that's good. Chiron is the one that's the wounded healer, brings up the stuff from your past, hits you in the face with it over and over like a sack of bricks. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes you relive horrible moments in your life.
Yeah.
Until you see that you will not die and you'll be okay.
Everything is things are turned upside down for people.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't feel safe. They don't feel...
No.
That's why we have gotten quite a few questions. Are we going to war? People are worried.
It's honestly the lack of feeling safe, the lack of security, everything like that. As intuitives, people come to us to get that, to hear, hey, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is, it's going to be okay eventually.
Yes, I agree.
I know the hallway's dark, but I promise you that door's gonna pop open at some
There
point.
is a light out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
there is a light, but you're just kind of gonna have to huddle together with one candle and make your way down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they come to us to try and see their way through it, or at least the ones who know about us and actually work with us.
Right.
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 And then Carrie, I mean, you're going to probably have a lot of people come to you for the alternative health stuff because they're going to have all kinds of sicknesses and weird issues that they can't solve on their own.
Right.
Now it's getting harder and harder to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And Carrie's been through enough in her own life. She's got a lot of wisdom behind her as well. I've heard her talk to people, and she has her own intuition.
Mm-hmm.
She prefers to do what she's doing as far, work wise. But she has a very good psychic side as
Are you talking about
well.
me?
Yep, I'm talking about you, Miss Ma'am. Do we say Miss Carrie, ma'am?
Yes,
or how do we say that?
I do have the intuition gene.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I don't throw it out there. I guess
But
because when I was younger,
mm-hmm.
They thought I was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't divulge what I knew.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And how I knew.
Right.
I just know, when I knew something was going to happen, I would call and say, don't go to this, don't do this, and don't go over here. If I had that intuition.
Yeah.
Did they listen?
It's like my sister. I knew something bad was going to happen to her when she went to Montana, and she went to this hotel. And I said, don't go to this hotel. And sure enough, somebody else went to that hotel and got hurt. It was on the news. But it wasn't my sister, thank goodness.
Wow.
Yeah. That's rough.
So, yeah. So I just don't express.
Interesting because so I used to hear Sylvia Brown say, if we're meant to see it, we're meant to stop it. But that's not true.
No, that's definitely
there are some things we can stop. Well, I know because I had a premonition I was going to break my arm, and I knew right where the spot was. I was serving. I was a server, and at a higher end restaurant, and I knew where the spot was, and it was 9:30 at night, and I could see the customers, in there. So my shift was over, got through it, got home, like, oh, okay, it didn't happen. Very good. Next night, I pick up a shift because the girl, somebody didn't want to stay. So I was a single mom, so I was always picking up shifts, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'll say same spot, same night. And the customers I saw, the one man was wearing khakis. I'll never forget it. And there was a man sitting in my section that was wearing khakis. And I busted my arm. I fell on the floor and I slid and, broke my arm. So sometimes we don't know what our lessons are either. It's good if you can figure them out, because in that way you have a kind of one up on life. It helps you. Mm-hmm. But sometimes we don't know why. Or was it someone else's lesson?
Yeah. I was going to say, I actually had to talk to my dad about this once things started really hitting home for me. Once I started paying attention more to it, maybe. I saw a good friend at the time's husband die. He had 5 years. And I asked my dad, I'm like, Dad. He's like, no, you say nothing. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't want to say anything anyway,
Right.
And it's just.
Yeah, there's certain things that you don't, even though I know it's coming, but there's just certain things you don't try to prevent because it causes an imbalance.
We don't have control over that part.
No, it wasn't.
There's the hard one. Yeah, I get asked that a lot, believe it or not.
It wasn't about prevention. It was about make the most of the last 5 years.
And
Well,
you know when it's a preventative because they let you know that it's preventative for you to see
yes,
the warnings.
your intuition. Yes, you will know. The
Yes.
other thing too is if you can't stop it, you
Mhm.
know, you're not meant to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else about that. Alicia, you just said something that I had to come back.
It's okay.
I just get that question more than you would think
I was
on
gonna
people's
say,
spouses or their
I
other half.
I said it wasn't a prevention. It was a no. Make the most of your 5 years.
Thank you. That brought it back. We can't help knowing what we know.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have to discern it if we're supposed to say something and then how to say it if we are. Otherwise, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, is all.
it's gonna,
Yeah.
it depends on each situation. They're all gonna be different.
And
Yeah.
usually your gut because they bring it into your gut and your
The
gut
gut.
tells you whether to prevent it or let it go.
Hmm. I've had spirit tell me things, but yet in my gut, I knew they were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And every time my gut triumphed it. It
Mm-hmm.
trumped it. Yeah.
No, I
Sorry,
had
spirit, but yeah, that's just the way it works.
the
They
only
gave us that gift, and I guess that's the way it works.
the
Yeah.
only time I will get involved and step in the way is if I see something pretty fucking gruesome and I know it can be prevented. Then I'm like, all right, look, I don't care what the fuck you're gonna do. Here you go, boom, boom, boom. A lady, and it was always after hours at the spaceship building. Always,
Uh huh.
always, always.
Uh huh.
Every time after hours. Some crazy nasty case would come in, either negative entity attachment, something like that, or something really bad coming up.
Uh huh.
And they come to me. And I'm like, hi. I don't want to
Right?
see this. I
Yeah.
don't. But at the same time, I did get in the way of quite a few things. And with the advent of Antoinette, we've cleared off. We've done so much pro bono, negative entity clearing, and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
But we could get in the way of it, and that stuff was always brought to our door because they knew we had a really good success rate. Now, if somebody's husband or wife is going to die in a few years, I'm just like, oh, really, that's really not my thing. I'm going to let them go to a different psychic to tell. You guys go
Don't
on.
you dare.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to be like, good luck, AngelLynn. And you'll be like,
Right?
oh, you know. But,
Being your number one to send them to.
yeah, actually, currently you are. Now, sometimes if they just need a tarot reading or something like that, I'll send them somewhere
Right.
else.
Right.
But if
Or
they,
you can do it.
it depends on the person. Now,
I
some people I won't get involved in a reading with just because there's no point.
Right. Sometimes they just don't want to listen.
No,
And that's just when you give them the information, and
no.
then, like you say, it's up to them.
I mean, yeah, they're paying me, and I need money.
Mhm.
Fuck, it's getting
Right.
bad. But it's that way for every small business across the country.
I know.
Everything I'm seeing, I mean, what was it? The first 2 weeks of January was crickets for a lot of the people that I interact with online and stuff. That's all over the country, so I get it.
Mhm.
So yes, I can always use money, but I will tell you with the readings there's an energetic cost and an ick factor when you don't actually help a person and you just take their money.
Oh my God, yes.
There is
Yeah.
a huge ick
Totally
factor.
against that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless you label it like a coaching session or a listening session or something like that. But if you're actually doing a reading and you cannot help this person no matter what, I've had a few clients like that. Okay. Okay. I know you have too, AngelLynn. And that's another thing.
Yeah.
How do you deal with those clients when they're assholes, basically? They're going to ask you all these questions. They're not going to follow any advice. And then they're going to come back with the exact same questions. And it's just like.
Or ask it in different ways. The same question and just change the wording.
Or
and I just end up getting frustrated and saying, here, look, I've answered that question 20 different times. And the answer is still my own son. He kept before he passed away, he kept saying, "What do you see, Mom? What do you see?"
I see
And he was
nothing.
going into rehab. And I said, I told you from the beginning, if you don't do that 18 months rehab, you will be in prison till you're 40.
Yeah.
In prison, not just jail.
Yep.
And I swear he must have asked that. No, Mom, I'm doing really good. I think I can do this on my own. I said, no, you can't. You have to go through that. And he ended up, that's where he had to go, because that's where Texas made him go. That he did do that 18 months program, and he did really, really well.
And
he
that's
came out and
awesome.
passed away, but at the same time, I'm proud of him for doing that part.
Heck yeah.
And a lot of people say, well, if you're psychic, you should have known that this was going to happen. No, not
Oh,
always.
I hate that statement. They can kiss my ass with that
Not
statement.
always, because they don't let us know.
Okay. There was a very, my dad's baby sister, who was more like a daughter to him. He raised her pretty much after his dad left. She committed suicide. He had no idea. He could feel something was wrong. He could feel, he's like something, but he couldn't pinpoint it. And his girlfriend at the time looked him dead in the peepers and said, well, you're psychic. Shouldn't you have known? Oh, Jesus. That was not good to say. Okay, you know, that whole...
That's just mean.
You
There's
don't...
spirits out there that will block you from seeing.
And she wasn't trying to be mean. She was just insensitive. Like, really Delulu insensitive, you know?
Right.
And she's just looking at her like, oh, Jesus.
No, I mean when other people use it. It's just mean. It's like...
You know?
And by the way, we probably did know. We ignored it. Just like we're human too.
Exactly. You could have ignored it, or you just were not supposed to know, because for his baby sister, he would have gotten on a plane and he would have flown out there and he would have stopped her. Dead to rights.
And probably the same thing would have happened later on down the road anyways.
I'm pretty sure there was something going on at that point, or he just was not meant to be in that situation, because I know my dad. There are certain
I have felt blockage. I have felt them block me from seeing things.
But that was one of the ones he would have ran there if he had to, Forrest Gump style. Okay. It did not matter. And the thing is, I guess it was just all supposed to happen that way. I would never tell him that. You know, I would never say that to him, because there are things you just don't say. You don't selfie with the deceased. You don't do certain things, you know. Okay, I will tell you, though, AngelLynn, if you die, I'm selfieing with your corpse. Just so you know. I'm going to be like...
You doing what?
I'm going to selfie with your corpse. He's like... I'll have your arm up waving.
Dude, I have so many people I'm going to visit. Like, I'm going to be so busy. I'm not going to be able to cross over for, like, years on your like human years. I'm gonna have fun when I cross over. That's all I know, because I have fun in this life.
I am putting salt all around my house.
Right, I can get through salt. Come on, I can get through the brick. Just saying.
You're gonna be fucking pranking me. You're gonna be like, ah!
Yep.
No better. No.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I can figure out a way to leave everybody some money or do the lottery.
Oh my god.
Because nobody's figured it out for us.
Oh, dude. No, seriously. When I die, I've already decided I'm going to get a group together on the other side, and we are going to fuck with child abusers and child molesters. We're going to scare them straight.
Oh, yeah. I can see you doing that.
They're going to be terrified. But in my off hours, I'm going to go visit people and, like, flip their TV channels and shit like that, just to mess with them. And the ones that I know are sensitive, I'm going to wait till right when they're in their intimate moments and be like, psych! Okay, I'm going.
You know, that is funny, because I had a guy, a very big guy, but he wouldn't come in my room, and he was like really respectful down on my old property, and it was so funny because I've had people ask, I'm like, can they watch? Absolutely, they can watch, but truthfully, I don't think they want to.
No, well, I don't know. Weird. No,
there's respect there.
Dude, they come in when you go into the bathroom. It's like,
oh, really? I get more premonitions in the bathroom than anywhere else.
Shower.
Yeah,
The shower.
Well, same. It's a bathroom.
you know, I'm right in the middle of my Beyonce dance number. They're like, hey, I'm like, this is private. They're like, you know,
Right?
Jesus.
Mexican hat dance.
No, right? I'm giving it my all, you know. Oh God, but yeah, no. Some of the weird places you get spirits, they're like, "Hi," I'm like, you could be seriously, God. Oh,
I know. I really enjoy the gift, though. I gotta say, I do enjoy having this gift.
yes, the gift is wonderful.
And the peace that you bring people.
I don't necessarily bring them peace, but you know.
Well, I know you have, because there's been a couple that's come in and said she has helped me so much.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah,
good.
that girl, I don't know her name, but she had dark hair. She's really pretty, really dark hair.
Okay.
And it was a couple of weeks back.
Oh yeah,
And
I know her. Yeah.
yep.
She's a
And
sweetie
she
pie.
waited for you. You had an appointment, but somehow it got messed up.
No,
But she
I
waited.
didn't. I didn't get the notification.
Oh, that's right. It didn't work on. Yeah,
She made
she
it
booked
online.
it.
I didn't get the
Yep.
notification.
Yeah. But you came and she waited because she wasn't going to see anybody else. She was really nice. And
She's a sweetie.
you really helped her. And I loved seeing, because other people get to see that I help people, but I see it, but it doesn't register. And watching that with you, I don't know, it just warmed my heart like a lot.
Good. I'm glad because I know you're always. I mean, you were just like the little helper bot. You just go with it with people. So many people
I
come to
know.
you, and they have. I don't envy you because you have the really difficult cases. This is when people's
I do.
kids and their parents and their spouse. I'm like, oh my God, no. They're like, no, a couple of
But
times.
it's so natural for me that normally it doesn't drain me.
But you handle it really, really well. And some people have asked, do you do? No, I do not do medium readings. There you go. AngelLynn, here you go. Bye-bye. But could you tell me no? Is my son in heaven? You need to talk to AngelLynn. Here's her card. Here's her number. Let me call her for you. It's like,
right.
And you're like, I know you're sitting over there rolling your eyes going, Alicia.
No, I'm laughing. I'm smiling.
Go to her. Go. Thank you. I am white fagging you right now. Go on. Because it's just, no, I would not be able to handle that stuff, especially kids dying and stuff. Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's hard.
I had one experience with an infant soul coming to me, and I was pregnant at the time. No, thank you. Oh, my God. I was glad I could help the kid. Okay.
I wonder because, I've experienced it, and I don't know. It's part of the plan, I guess. I can't answer it. I can't answer everything.
But I go, no. I was glad to be able to help the spirit because that spirit was very confused, and everything like that. And I got no problem helping where I can, but
right.
If I had my rathers, I'd rather move them on to a professional. But somebody I know won't scam them, that will do right by them, because you have plenty of mediums out there that are crazy scams.
Oh, I know.
Just scamming constantly. They scam it, and you're just looking at them.
Or they scare people, like, oh, you have an evil entity following it, or somebody that's crossed over. No, they're in a bad place. No, stop it. That makes me really angry. I do not like that.
Jesus. No, what? There was one. Really pissed my dad off. It was why he actually started charging for readings and started going full bore. And this one, they would have little old ladies on the edge of their seat just crying in tears. Oh my God. And just fucking throwing money out. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus. And they would be saying the same thing, almost verbatim, word for word to each person. And I'm just like,
right.
Okay. Well,
something right there.
I'm going to leave right now because, oh dear, I am literally one of the biggest cynical skeptics, but I also really believe in this stuff. So,
isn't that kind of funny? I say the same thing. It's like what I found in my room that night.
Yeah.
And I had taken those pictures because I felt something.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't find anything, and I was going to delete them, but I forgot I had them. Well, that day at the shop, it was quiet, so I was going through them, and I was going to delete them.
Mm-hmm.
And you had come in, and Nicole came in, and I saw it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I need confirmation here.
Yeah.
Like, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Yeah, I gave it back to her.
Yeah.
It's not here anymore.
Good. But it's just, yeah. You handle all the medium stuff because, no.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't even like talking to the dead necessarily. I like
I hear that from so many people.
No, I like talking to the worker classes, the working professionals, shall we say. Your spirit guys.
Yeah, I wonder why, because I swear I've heard that from so many people. Nope, I don't want to talk to the dead. I don't want that gift. But you can't help what your gift is. I mean,
yeah, but I can be selective in who I talk to.
Yes, you can.
And
you have free will.
Doesn't mean they're not going to start. They're not going to stop bothering you until you listen.
I don't have anything I want to hear. Hang on, just 1 second. Everything okay? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, it's just, yeah. And the thing is, different spirits in different regions.
Mm-hmm.
Some regions are much nicer. Here in Des Moines, we have the delinquents. We have the people that are just like home invaders and stuff. It's like, really? Leave. Go away. Good God.
For certain sections of Des Moines, you wonder what happened on that land in the past.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Downtown just creeps me out. It always has.
It's gotten
when I moved
worse.
here. Yeah, when I moved here and all those crows that are over it, like, crow magic's good. I'm not saying that's bad, but it just has this dark, like there's a dark cloud over it.
But it's gotten a lot worse. I will say that.
Yeah, I know.
A lot more darkness, and the ley lines are still all messed up, But it's just, there is a lot more darkness over downtown. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's going on precisely, but
I think that I think nobody stopped it. It kind of had free will, and so it became more and more and more.
Ugh.
I know.
Just ugh.
That's the best place to get attacked, and I don't deal with bad entities.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know. Carrie, did you ever run into stuff like this where you're from?
Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would think so.
Oh yeah, Mississippi's known for their hauntings. I mean, especially down in the French Quarters. They're well, that's New Orleans, but you got.
Wait a minute, does Mississippi have French Quarters?
That's what I know.
That's in Louisiana. But I'm talking about like on your plantations.
Okay. Right.
When you go onto your plantations down there, you really feel the spirits. Because
I bet. That's why I want to go do those reenactments. I am going to go to one of those. There's 2 coming up. So
nice.
I was thinking May was soon, but it's really not. So I may end up at the May one.
Maybe.
I don't necessarily want a booth. I just want to go experience it.
Yeah. And I get that. There's something to be said for just being able to actually, enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a lot of haunted places down there.
Oh, I bet.
Especially on plantations.
When I go to Texas, I don't know why, but I like it down there. I don't know why. It's not like I feel at home, but I want to go back.
I've been through Texas. It's not bad. I've still got some family and friends that live there, but I don't know. It's just never a place I really wanted to go and hang out. But then again, I did want to go to Alaska.
Oh no!
Yeah,
not me. No. Mm-mm.
I could be happy in Alaska. If the cost of living was cheaper, I would already be there. I could just kick back, put my feet up, and enjoy my life.
Well, and I would. It'd be nice if the wages were higher, so the cost of living, balances out, but it doesn't.
I would have to have a really good, strong like evergreen business strategy to be up there.
Right.
But no, I've even found a couple places along the coastline that are just beautiful. And I would
Spiritually, it'd probably be a really good place to visit, though.
really well, and I really want to go. So, um
Not me. It's cold enough as it is here, let alone go there.
Oh,
Where
I
it's
know. I
colder.
don't. No more cold.
I just think it's yeah. I would really
Crazy.
like to go. One of these days I will just go for my birthday and nobody will know until after I've gone. That way I can actually get
I
away.
would know.
I know, right? But
The one place I want to go is Ireland, Northern Ireland, where
Yeah.
my sisters are from.
I know I've been in Ireland in past lives, so I can see it. And it is beautiful, but the part I see is cold all the time. So I don't know what area that is, but it just seems to be cold. It's by the ocean. I know that.
Interesting. See, my mom actually did visit, I believe it was Ireland, Scotland, and she loved it. But she's a huge Gaelophile. She loves all of it. Okay. But
Nice.
she wanted to be able, her traveling companion was very fast paced and she wanted to be able to slow down and take her time. So one of the things
Right.
I've always wanted to do is make enough money to send her back, but allow her to be there for a few weeks and just enjoy herself.
Right.
Just slow down.
That would be nice. Yeah, she would love that. That'd be good for her.
So, but that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Ireland, Scotland. I would love to go see England and Stonehenge. That's my thing.
Really?
I want to go see Stonehenge.
I know my actual heritage dates back to the Druids
Mm.
and the Native Americans because I've had the DNA done.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I have my kit sitting in the drawer over there. I haven't turned it in yet.
Oh, you need to do that. It's really interesting.
Definitely.
I actually need to pay it for a month and because I've had some more hits of family members. So, and not ever meeting my real father, I think that's where it's coming from.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because their database just keeps getting bigger and bigger. When, like Terry, it's sitting there, but she's got to get it turned in.
Yeah.
So once they start getting the database, just keeps getting bigger, and so I did it. Oh, I must have done it 10 years ago now. And every once in a while, I'll get a hit of family members, like a second cousin or a first cousin. Yeah,
that's actually pretty cool.
It is cool. Because I'll send you a message, so I really do. I need to do that. It's going to probably have to be next month, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe if we have a really good True Hearts Fortune Fairy, you'll be able to do it this week.
That would be nice. But that's probably going to have to go to my medication.
Oh, gosh. How bad is it, kiddo?
Oh, it's bad.
I'm
calling the insurance company in the morning and see if there's something they can't help with.
Yeah. And you got the Good RX, Clear RX kind of stuff, all that.
Yeah, but I don't know if that works if you have a deductible, and you're still running it through. I'm not sure how that works. And a lot of places don't take Good RX anymore.
You're looking for Clear RX, not Good RX. Clear RX. And I will find the link and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send that over.
Because it actually does cut a lot off of medicine.
Because I have a script that I got to pick up tomorrow, and it's $108, and that is not in my budget.
Yeah, I know. Basically, it's not in our budget to get sick.
Right? Well, this is my normal medication, so I don't know.
I don't know. I've pretty much gotten off a lot of my medications since I went all natural.
Yeah.
For Debs, I don't think she actually can.
I can't. Yeah.
That's not in the.
I'm not on anything super heavy duty. So
I mean, even my thyroid medicine is not synthetic, a Western.
Yeah, I'm on a thyroid medicine, but I don't have a thyroid.
I don't either.
They took it out. Oh, there's a little piece. They always leave a little piece, but.
Oh no, mine's all gone. They didn't leave not even a little piece. They could.
Oh right, because that's where the cancer was.
Yeah, well, the cancer started in the thyroglossal duct, but I had
Mhm.
such a rare variant that it kept spreading. And so they had to take it all out.
Wow.
But I can't take the levothyroxine or the synthroid or
Mhm.
I even just got done trying the unithroid, which is also a synthetic. Uh,
Hmm.
I can't take it. There's something in it. I know in the levothyroxine and the synthroid, there's traces of gluten in them.
Uh-huh.
But so that's why I can't take that because of the celiac disease. But
Oh,
the
right.
unithroid, I don't know what's in it, but I showed you that picture today. What it does to my face, it blew up my face, and then a huge rash and itchy like crazy.
Oh,
Remember,
wow.
remember
Yeah,
when you
that's an
saw
allergic
my
reaction.
eyes? Remember that one time you saw my eyes and they were all red and itchy on my
Yeah.
eyelids?
Mhm.
It was from that medicine.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, that's been happening to me. Remember, Alicia, you said my face was swollen, even my eye,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that I woke up yesterday and my hands were triple the size, and
Jesus.
I laid in bed all day. I don't know what happened, so
Yeah. So
I
I'm
need to go
doing
see a
away with
doctor.
Western medicine altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And eventually I will get off this insulin pump because I am making stuff to control my blood sugar.
Hmm.
So
I thought you had a blood sugar tincture, Terry. What
I
happened?
do, but I got to get it regulated,
Okay.
Mm.
because it drops your blood sugar pretty quick.
Okay. So you're trying to create something that just keeps you level.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, the tincture, like if you're high, will bring you down quickly. Um, I also got to figure out the dosage of taking it every day to where it just keeps me level and doesn't drop me well below I need to be
Right.
dropped.
I battle hypoglycemic. I've had that since I was in my 20s.
Yeah, because I already battle it falling so low as it is.
Right.
I
Hmm.
don't need it falling lower.
Right.
Maybe that
No.
picture.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
It's like your potassium level too high or too low, you can have a heart attack. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay then. Lots of bananas. Got
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
but
mean, like right
you can't do
now,
too many because it just do the same thing.
I'm
yeah.
just taking a couple of drops versus a dropper full
Hmm.
and then seeing how that works.
Okay. And does the pump keep track of your levels?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you don't have to poke yourself every day.
Uh-uh.
That's nice.
No, and seeing I just had my A1C checked and it's 5.8, so it's really
Oh,
good.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I know about it.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, Mom will tell me the numbers. People have told me the numbers, and it just goes. Phew! I'm like, what?
Right? Yeah, I live with somebody that's got it, so I know 5.8 is good.
Okay. Wait, Vicky has it?
Hmm.
Whoa, really?
Yep, my friend Bob, they're diabetic.
Oh
But
wow.
Vicky got off all her medicine. All of a sudden, it regulated itself.
Okay.
It's the
She
weirdest
changed her
stuff. I mean,
diet?
well, no, actually, her diet's terrible. But she lost 100 pounds. She's gained some of it back,
Okay.
like 20 pounds. And she is now trying that Magobi or whatever.
Okay.
So they
Monjaro?
took her off Ozempic because she was fine.
You're
She's
talking
coming
about
back at 5,
Monjero.
huh?
You're talking about Monjero.
Well, there's no there and Magobi. There's so many different names now, and now they got it in a pill as well. So
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, see, I don't take the metformin anymore,
right, I
and I
think
don't
she
take
still takes
Jardiance
that.
anymore
Okay.
Yeah.
since I started doing the tincture.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, she needs the metformin because whatever reason her body sweats. Like she'll just get into sweats, and that the
Mhm.
metformin can. But her blood sugar's fine now. and has been for almost 2 years, like a year and a half.
Well, metformin, it can be used for not only diabetes, but it also for hormonal use.
Now that makes sense with the sweats. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Like if you have too much testosterone in a female body, they'll give you
Mhm.
metformin to
Wow.
stop that testosterone
Huh.
level.
Hmm.
You're like a walking encyclopedia.
I've been on a lot of medications
Yeah, I
and
bet.
I research, because I got to know what I'm putting in my body
Mhm.
because I always have an adverse reaction.
Mm.
Right, right.
So yeah.
So, AngelLynn, since you are our guest psychic, how do you think it's going to go this weekend?
I don't know. It's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be good. I hope people come out and enjoy and. There's that new shop across from you that this and that opened up as well. It was pretty. I just hope the mall's busy.
Mhm.
I don't know. With that, it can just go either way. Sometimes I feel like it's going to go really well, and it doesn't. I do know that Spirit wants me there when I'm there. Like, I enjoy being there, even if I don't have a client.
Well,
It takes me away from my routine or whatever else I got to do. It's kind of an excuse for me to just get away and go, like, hang out with you guys. So either way, I always think it's good.
Okay. Well, awesome.
But I think it's going to be kind of busy,
I was
actually.
going to say, God, I think this is our 13th year doing this. So,
And I'm having a 40% off. So I might.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a I can't even. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't want to misquote it. But I am giving short readings for cheap.
Okay, Debs, send me a graphic of that, or send me the info, and I'll turn it into a graphic.
Okay.
And then Terry, I think you already got me yours, and then I'm going to put them up on the website in conjunction with the True Hearts thing that's up now.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the one that I sent you is a 25% off because I've been. That's what's been going on this week. But this weekend, I'm going to do 40% off.
Okay,
That's really good.
Yeah. Well done.
People should come in for that.
Yeah, I know. No kidding, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be doing a percentage off readings and classes this weekend. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll get you the 40 because it's just Saturday and Sunday only for the 40%.
Yep. Saturday, Sunday only. That's it.
Yeah.
And then Dennis is pushing real hard to have an actual event on Valentine's Day. And so
what day
that's
is that
just
on? Oh, that's Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a 1 day for Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
He calls it V-Day. So yeah. He's getting me artwork for that. So,
Nice.
And I'm going to probably make some jewelry for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
I made some for St. Patty's Day.
And then I believe it's February 17th is going to be the Chinese New Year. So we will be in the year of the fire horse. But we are closing out the year of the wood snake currently.
Yep.
We're all shedding our skins and getting ready to move on with gusto.
That makes sense because Spirit was telling me today the first quarter of the year was going to be, it just turned out to be rough for everybody. But after, sometime during March, things are going to change and turn around.
Good.
So, and I didn't even ask. They were just telling me. Like,
it's like, don't worry. It's fine. Just get through this. And you're like, I'm trying.
I know, right?
I think today's the last day for the waning of the moon. You can do your waning ritual today. And that's your cleansing and release from the new moon. If you want to get that out in the universe, get that taken care of, release all that negativity.
Sweet.
Send it out there.
But hey.
Yeah, I did my ritual last night. Because it's usually 3 days after the waning starts. You've got 3 days to get your ritual done.
Oh, Hold on. We got a YouTube. Antoinette Brown. Hello. Hey, Antoinette.
Hi, Antoinette. Nice to
Haven't-
hear from you.
Yeah, nice to hear from you. Haven't seen you in a while. And she is commenting in from YouTube. A lot more people are doing YouTube than Facebook, but I will tell you, Facebook's been hella gitchy.
It's in what?
It's been hella gitchy.
Yeah, well, I noticed a
Yeah.
lot of people are going to either Instagram or TikTok versus Facebook.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. But YouTube is still the biggest, I think.
Yeah.
TikTok's going to give it a run for its money.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And if they'd quit locking me out of my account, I could broadcast to TikTok too. But they keep not accepting my passwords. I'm like, really? I swear to God, there is a Des Moines New Age shop on there that is mine that I can't get into. They won't even let me in. They won't recognize anything, not my email, not nothing. And I'm like, guys, that is literally my picture up there.
I had once in a while, and I had it way back when the Gmail came out. They
And
weren't
said
recognizing
Facebook was not
Gmails.
working for me.
Yep, Antoinette, Facebook wasn't working for me. Yeah, that's. I was gonna say Facebook's been a little kitschy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just been one of those times. But
Yeah, see, I with my website, I put it on got all my products on TikTok as well. I sync the two.
I would love, like I said, I would love to have it on TikTok, but damn it, it keeps locking me out.
Instagram's getting. I noticed a lot of hits on Instagram lately too.
I used to have more hits on Instagram, but not so much lately.
I want to know how one person can keep up with all of them.
Well, actually, they've got a lot of like
You can link them now, right? Like if you post on one, you can put it on all of them.
Yeah, but you have to actually have a service to do it.
Oh, got you.
So
mine are all linked.
Yeah. Which service do you use, Terry?
Whatever they provided, because I just hit sync them all.
No, I mean to cross post everything. Like if you did a video to cross post on all of it at once.
Oh, I did that through Facebook. Facebook allowed me to sync Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn all together.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that because there are a couple of different programs I wanted to try out because I am posting.
Well, if you get a business account on Facebook,
yeah,
or even a business account on TikTok, then you're allowed. Then you can sync them all together.
Right.
But it's not through your personal account. You have to get a business account.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to prove that you have a business, which you got to send in documentation.
Okay.
Like your EIN number and the letter that you got from federal to prove that you are a business. And then you can link all your social media together.
Okay.
Sweet.
And that's what I did.
Okay. I'll have to look into that. I don't like actually doing the videos on Facebook because you can't download them and there's so much trouble and all this other stuff.
Yeah, but even if you did it on TikTok, it will go to your Facebook. Okay. Once you get them all synced together, then like I've done a video on TikTok. It not only did it go to that account, but it also went to Instagram and Facebook. It just automatically goes to all three.
Interesting. I'll definitely have to talk to you more about that.
I am totally not good with that because I tried to do a video on TikTok and it wouldn't take it. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to post something dumb.
Like I said, just
because when I'm home, I'd rather clean than open up the computer, and that's kind of not good sometimes.
Well, if I didn't work so much with the computer, I would probably be the same way. I was never very hip to
I know.
But for work, for all the stuff I'm doing, that's where I have to be.
This is what I've been doing since we've been on the video.
Oh, pretty. What is it?
It is going to be for Valentine's Day. So basically, she's going to be up in she's a ghost looking down upon him. There's the clouds up here.
Okay.
So if you can tell, she's
Is it a
kind of blurred
bowl
out a
or a
little bit.
plate?
Huh?
Is it a bowl or a plate or
I'm
something
going to
hanging on
make
the
it
wall?
into a bowl.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
I can either make it into a bowl or a tray.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to make it into a bowl. Because I got her
Can't wait to
blurred
see it.
out. So where she's
Uh-huh.
not, he's more outlined and she's just kind of blurred.
Well, if she's a ghostie, then that would be why.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I've been doing while we've been doing this little thing.
Nice.
Multitasking.
Yeah. Well, I just come up with the idea when we were talking about spirits, and I said, "Oh, that would be it. Awesome idea."
I
I
love
told
it.
you my brain never shuts off.
No, and I get
Mhm.
that.
I think we all get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, ladies, I do apologize. I am starting to. So.
Yeah, and I got to get up at 6, so.
Oh God, yeah. All right.
I got a doctor appointment.
Well,
Yeah, it's 10:40.
So hopefully we get
10:40.
to see everybody this weekend. If not, we'll see you next week.
Well.
All right. We'll see you this weekend.
All
Yep.
right.
All right. I'll talk to you guys
Thank you
later.
guys.
Bye,
You're
everybody.
welcome. Bye.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of the Psychic Roundtable, and we will see you next Thursday. So, bye.